your word for Anambra State, Ndibo, as we look up to you as the symbol of our legend that had gone before us? What will you make of this new governance that is coming in?
I have no doubt that the Professor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration will be a very progressive one. Like I mentioned before, Anambra should be prepared to welcome a man who is not afraid to take the bull by the horns, a man of great experience, a man who is not at all timid about introducing a new order to the scheme of things.
Do you think that the agitators should come and reason with him in this new leadership for Ndibo?
Sorry?
The agitators, do you think that they should come together to reason with the new government in Anambra State to make Igbo land a better place?
I believe that the agitators themselves are also aware of the fact that Professor Chukwuma Soludo intends to be very, very involved in all things concerning Ndibo, in all things concerning this homeland, and will leave no stone unturned in making it a prosperous one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm speaking at the event in Suka now.
Oh my goodness.
I just had to come here, then run to Suka, so I'm going to Suka now.
Sir, we are here. We are just here for good governance. People have been referring to your administration as one of the best, and also we are seeing another one coming, a revolutionary government. What will you say about this? And you being here too.
First is that I wish him well.
Okay.
And I wish all of us to remain prayerful of him, to fulfill his promises during his campaign and what he said today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Amadike, sir.
Yes.
Because in
BVI Channel.
just in a minute or just thereabout, just tell us, one, what we look up to in the Anambra State with this government. Two, what is APGA for not just in the Anambra State, the entire Igbo land? Are they going forth to bring Igbo land under one political direction, under APGA leadership? Please, your highlight is very important.
Well, today is a historic day. APGA has earned the sufficient trust of the people of Anambra State based on the sterling performances of two successive governments before this one. That was why they voted for APGA and Soludo in the last election. If I had done badly, Anambra State is a very robust state. The state has a lot of people. It is not easy for that state to give their mandate to a party 3 successive times. It is informed by the developments they have witnessed under APGA and the peace the party has given them. So what do they expect in this government? They will expect much more than they have seen from Peter Obi and Willie Obiano combined. Obiano and Peter Obi did very well, and as it is, to the displeasure of the opposition, we have continued to deliver. Obiano in living delivered an international airport, delivered international convention center, apart from keeping all the other things you need to see in government, and now that he's going, Soludo is coming as a very forceful anchor to for the next 8 years in APGA life. So by the time Soludo stays here 8 years, APGA would have been here for 24 years. The party may retain Anambra State for a long time to come, because the first instinct of nature is to preserve that which is good. Nobody throws away that which is good. That's the last thing a man can do. So we expect a wonderful performance from Soludo, and by then APGA may go on for another 8 years, 32 years. As for around the southeast, yes, from what have happened in Anambra State in the past 16 years, particularly the way we go about our elections, the other 4 states in the southeast are yearning for a replication of what have been happening in Anambra State. They've been talking to us, they've been calling us, they've been yearning for the type of government in Anambra State in the other 4 southeast states. And we are hopeful that as we progress, those states will come into APGA. Imo State had queued in before. Rocha Sokorocha ran away with the mandate. In Abia State, they wanted election in 2015 from APGA. They rigged the election and got him out. With the Electoral Act, which Buhari has now signed, I can tell you that we are hopeful that credible elections will now begin to happen in Nigeria, by then the full strength of APGA will be seen across the southeast and beyond.
It is being said that the Igbo agenda to restructure Igbo land to get Igbo southeast states to start working. The governors are not united. Are you seeing that happen in the nearest future?
Professor Soludo, if you listen to his inaugural speech, he has called on his brother governors in the southeast to collaborate with each other for recreating southeast Nigeria near Igbo land. Yep. They must collaborate to fight common issues of development. So I believe that since he has the consciousness and he's fully aware of the plight of the Igbo people in Nigeria, he's in a position to drive this. And once they start, you see how they will all align together. The agenda in the southeast will now change. Somebody who is focused and who understands the problems of the Igbo people, being governor of Anambra State, will be in a position to rally his brother governors, and they will begin to fashion common agenda for the development of the southeast region.
One last thing, they've said that since you left the red chambers, that the voice of Ndibo is drowning. It's true. What is your take, and what would people be looking out for in the nearest future?
Well, there is actually this pressure on me from across Igbo land that I should contest to go back to the Senate based on what you have said. And I've started consulting my party people across the local governments. I've consulted 5 local governments. This weekend I will go to Njikok and Dunukofia, and that will be 7 local governments on the whole. The other 5 have unanimously urged me to go and contest, and I'm sure that the remaining 2 will do the same thing. From next week, I will be in a position to respond to the clarion call of our people, both in Nigeria and in diaspora, to offer myself to return to the Senate. With their full support, if I go there, I'll say they didn't see anything yet. In the last one I went. Right. So once I'm in that chamber, the time people play with the Igbo people will be a thing of the past. I started it for 17 months. I was there. The time was short, and the 2019 election cut it short. If I get that mandate back, I assure you that every day will be a day of activity in the Senate. The Igbo people will see somebody who is bold and courageous, speaking and bringing their issues to the front burner. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Ahamadike. In your assessment on the man Soludo, do you see a revolutionary narrative in governance in Nigeria, beginning with Anambra State?
I think so. I mean, this is what we have been working and praying for. I mean, Soludo represents the dream of a lot of us who think our country should go into a state of transformation. In fact, for me, this is the beginning of what I hope will be a complete wiping of the slate next year. Nigeria needs new life, new leaders. I would like to see at least 80% of those currently involved in government totally disappear by next year. And we get people who are committed to the people, not ceremonial fops. People who have the capacity, people who have the integrity, and people who are pragmatic to respond. And I was making a point earlier about budgets. And they say, there's no money, you know what, allocation. You don't run a country or a state on allocation. You creatively expand opportunity and use resources that don't exist to create the resources that will exist.
It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And seeing you with this regalia shows your political consciousness is unquestionable. Now tell us, what's your expectation with this new government after listening to that overwhelming address by Governor Charles Soludo Chalewamba?
Okay, thank you very much. Even before listening to him, I supported him very well, very well. And I didn't just support him because we're in the same party. I supported him because I know that he's a man who will work in Anambra State, who will change things, you know, in a positive way. So listening to him, he just confirmed it. I always knew, I've known him for some time, and I always know that this is the kind of person he is. So listening to him now, he just confirmed it. It shows that he's a man who is going to work and transform Anambra State for the better. You heard him. He has moved into his office, and he said he's going to work for 8 hours today. So we wish him the very best. We wish him the very best, and we expect good things from him.
He is a legend, Chinwetalu, the man of the rising sun. He's right there representing it. Nayuku, all the man I follow Yabaka. And keep as him, Kaudika, millions of Sigo, my name, I want to pop. Mona Papo. Diko why came Nuche, na even a man Anambra State starter.
Nabro Oboni Biaro, even 3 days to the election. Ekumoku, Soludo na Ebanwa, Obianono, Ebu Mama. Soludo make of no amuma before Nabanyam 100,000 naira. Onye the Niro Yobona. Amuma de Luechi. Government are ditching na Ivana Fobo. Mbo Ikemba Ojukwu no. Osno in care. Oh my God, so Ibanwa. Also no nka bunkai. Also in care. Bunkai.
Yeah, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. This is where we are wrapping it up on today's program. The event, the historic event of the swearing-in ceremony of Chinwetalu for Chukwuma Soludo, the new governor of Anambra State. We've seen it all. More of the highlights, as we're going to take them one after the other, will be following. And you stay put. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Drop a comment. Let's have your opinion about this, and stay glued together as we rebuild our homeland. God bless you all. God bless Iboland. God bless the land of the rising sun. Reporting live from the government house, Anambra State, Awka. Bye bye.